Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Matt. This is Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode we arrived at Rajan's ancestral palace, which he recently purchased. It has to be ancestral at some point, right? It's just a very modern ancestral palace. We took some photos. We found out that there's just as many Claw Gang members here as there are there's as many police members invited as there are Claw Gang members. They don't like us illegal spices. Actually, I remember there's always bottles in here that I forget to collect. Probably because the guards are watching the darn things. I'm sure I'll find that mission objective eventually. A sweet treasure, and it's not booby-trapped. I guess this is worth showing off. Should you go into a quest with an item, or with loot, immediately discards it.
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have overpacked.
That sounds racist. But yeah, shortest mission ever. Now we have to go over there and steal a tuxedo. I get the feeling that this might be part of why I don't like India, because until here, it always feels like there's something new, at least with everyone. This mission feels an awful lot more like padding. Also, if you're caught by guards right there, then you can just head for the mission objective and get them to leave you alone. Not the only case of this happening, but the one that came to mind right now.
I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I'd recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
I also...
This is Lord Rajan. The party here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. Now, this ball may be on the up and up. Not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. I don't want any bad press from this event.
Keep in mind that there's a lot of pots around here, and they can have snakes in them. Mind you, you can usually tell which pots could have snakes, and they generally always have the snakes, so it shouldn't be a surprise. That said, if you do fall off and grab onto the side, then you might not get to hit them before they hit you.
You might need to use your stealth attack jacket here. Remember, the triangle button knocks guys up into the air, and the square button brings them down hard.
Right. Just a reminder that you do have your stealth kill. Oh, and he's right next to a snake pot. Which would alert the guard. Not the nicest thing. I also don't think that Bentley talks about at least one tuxedo part, but I'm pretty sure that you actually can't get more than one. There's only one in each room. I also can't remember whether the place it's hidden is randomized or if speedrunners can memorize the location. But yeah, room 101 complete. Now onto the room immediately after. Also, barrel. Remember this thing? I'm gonna have to come back for this thing because there's some funny things you can do with the barrels in here. I don't see treasure. I don't see treasure. I see treasure. Yeah, we got a silver medal. What a letdown. You don't have to be behind them to initiate the stealth kill, it's just that they will always see you if you're in front of them. Unless smoke bombed, of course. Oh, we got gloves. Oh, that makes things easier, doesn't it? Technically, we already have gloves. Do we just need to make them white gloves? Is that what it is? Go away. You go away too. Room 103.
This is Rajad's room. Stay sharp. He's probably got extra security.
Wait, is that two guards overlapping? Wow, that is indeed extra security. And he heard that. And I think he has... He doesn't have loot. Wait, what did I hit? Okay, I hit this. The downside of this room being bigger is that it does actually mean that there's more areas for the tuxedo part to be hidden in. And that guy there, he's just not going to turn around for anything. Fortunately, we are nimble enough to use chandeliers. And not send them plummeting into the ground, which by all means they should. It's always snakes. The snake had the dance shoes, how about that? I guess since Carmelita's attending this party, we'd probably want to look as inconspicuous as possible. Make sure there's absolutely no chance of her recognizing us. This is the worst area to see treasures in because the guards have very erratic patrol patterns, often covering each other. Okay, And they're all in earshot. Actually, none of them have loot. I can just fight them hand to hand. Also, you might or might not have noticed that the guard didn't hear me slam. He actually saw me. Oh, rather, he heard me when I used the uppercut. So that's a thing to keep in mind, that no matter what, hitting a guard is still going to make noise, just like hitting random items is going to make noise. We got a shirt! We still haven't gotten service though. Oh, you're right, that's Rajan. I was wondering for a moment. I see them shiny in that guard's pocket. And I'm quite certain that... No, I was wrong. Darn. What part is left? The game is at least nice enough that leaving this area isn't going to actually kick you out. You can actually duck out onto the balconies like this. And it won't delete your progress. If you have trouble navigating inside, then you can always leave like this. It still keeps track of which parts you've gotten and everything. And if you do get somewhat disoriented by all this, Bentley will always helpfully tell you you've already gotten the part in this area. Mind you, leaving will also respawn guards. And repair everything. And close the doors, which means that if the guards do raise the alarm, you won't be ambushed from outside.
Is empty.
Yeah. Small tip off from Bentley, so there's only one left that we want to check out. Guess it must be somewhere down here. I'm getting money for ransacking the place, I can't complain. I've got enough of that one sly attack now. I feel like this place has been well and truly ransacked. Oh. Huh.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
And now for something that I'm slightly, just a tiny bit worried about. Not overly, but just a little bit. Also, does this vine... Is it leading to a clue bottle? Yes, it is. It just cuts down there, so... Oh. He's got the megaphone. He's not using it, but he could. I guess it was always just too close for him to bother. I think the idea is that they either attack or they call. There's no one that will do both. I mean, let's be fair, if you were that guy, what would you do in close quarters? If someone's up in your face, then would you use a megaphone? When he could just be swinging his bludgeonous weapon into your face? No, you just do it when you've got a good distance. Just checking.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
Why the quotation marks around sir?
Your tuxedo disguise is working perfectly. No one will recognize you in that outfit. Now, during the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only problem is, she's picky about dance partners, so you'll need to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in? Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance first?
Enchanté.
I need to shut up and focus because I've never failed this before and I don't plan on doing it on camera.
The steps. Now your turn. Are you using me to get at old Ironsides?
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Triangle, X, triangle, circle, triangle, X, circle, triangle, X, triangle, triangle, square, triangle, triangle, square, X, triangle, X, X, triangle, X.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Silence.
Oh, I hate the ones that are next to each other. Yeah, triangle, circle, X. Triangle, circle, X, triangle. final step. Circle, triangle, square.
Thank you. That was delightful.
Thank you,
I hate the
Constantine.
ones that
After
are
all,
the beats
it
that
takes two
are
to
right
tango.
next to each other
Yes,
because I can
and
never
there's
get that
always a crowd.
double tap timing
Mila,
down right.
Your friend here is quite an accomplished dancer. I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss...
Miss Fox. Carmelita Fox. And I accept.
So yeah, there is a slight delay thanks to the capture card and me not playing on the big screen, but yeah.
Alright, boys, we're ready for the next phase. My plan to get at the clockwork wings requires the use of the electric winch above the ballroom. To get control over the device, I'll need to hack the computers in Rajad's boardroom. Plus, we'll need an extra strong saw blade to cut the wings off the statue. To make a saw blade that durable, I'll need Sly to steal the gems off the headdresses on Rajad's prize elephants. And finally, I'll take to the field with my remote control helicopter and nullify the palace's surface-to-air defenses. That should clear things up for the heist.
So, there is one thing. So, you can just get the rough timing and the button inputs right, and the game will let you have it. But if you're good enough with your timing that you can just do it absolutely perfectly, then you actually get vocal commentary from your dance partner. And I'm not going to be able to show that as it is because, let's be fair, capture card delay, it throws you off. We also have a Bentley mission, so let's show him off. Oops. This is the thing, it's not a good idea to follow Bentley if you're a guard. On the other hand, it's also not a good idea to just leave a trail of bombs, is it? I mean, that took off half his health! Okay, let's start the mission and jump out of this.
Bentley, what's your status?
I'm in position with the RC chopper. All systems are go to neutralize their surface-to-air defenses. We're going to need free reign of the sky during the heist.
Well, be careful. Chopper parts aren't cheap.
Hostile has been sighted.
Hey, Bentley, use the left analog stick to steer the chopper and hit the X button to drop bombs. If you lose track of the Jeep, I'll project a holographic targeting arrow. Follow it back into the action.
Something that this is going to do a lot is make you go, oh right, here's a clue bottle. I'd better go back and get it when I'm done here, and then you're gonna forget. So yeah, new gameplay type, actually. It's not just based on something we've already seen, this is new. I don't love how it has a nose and glasses, but oh boy, these missiles. Every now and then it'll just shoot one and it'll run straight into you from below. Yeah, it can shoot them at you off screen and you've got no real chance of dodging them simply because you're in too close. They sound an awful lot like just basic sleep darts he's dropping, but no, these are actual bombs apparently. Enough to damage an actual Jeep. If you can get a good prediction pattern of where it's going and line up just right, you can get a lot of damage in quick succession. but it might also turn hard to dodge you the same way you've been dodging its missiles.
That jeep's out of commission and we'll have clear skies for the heist.
So what job do we still have? We should probably aim to get those last 6 bottles at some point. If you defeat an enemy at a long enough distance, then they actually throw your the money to you upon death. Morbid, but kind of funny and convenient. I should also probably show off this. Right before we get to the end anyway. So then, we now have a green glow around Bentley's weapon. Hit you. He shrunk. Shrunken enemies, if memory serves, deal less damage, but they're also vulnerable to being insta-killed by any sort of basic attack, so it's quite nice. The sleep darts and bombs are a bit safer though. I hear bottle. Oh, I know where it is. It's in here. So if Bentley ever does get into a fight against lots of enemies, you can always just use the size destabilizer to make taking them out a bit quicker. It's sort of, it's a little bit like Murray's Fists of Flame, but just not as good. But either way, we don't have the time to keep going, so next time on Let's Play... No! Actually, we might just be able to... I'll at least go hunting for a few more bottles at least. Because, like I said earlier, we saw that the roofs of these outer palisades had a clue bottle in it. So we want to get that before we forget. Because you always forget. Or at least I always do. I always forget. Don't use the swing attack when you're going on a smooth surface. It throws you off if Sly doesn't land on his feet. He's not a cat. Ooh, 2 more bottles. Way to go. Someone punted me off a roof, but I guess it was nothing. Oh, there's another bottle. Oh no, it's the last bottle. It's, you know, it always gets down to, okay, where's this one last blue bottle? And we don't have the sneaker radar that we got in the previous game, where the binoculars would eventually get the ability to identify clue bottles, because that game, there were so many vaults to crack. My guess is that it's at the guest house somewhere, so... That's sparking over there. I guess it's from a coin that we didn't pick up and it not quite resetting properly. I don't know. From what I've done of game development as a hobby, I do know of how sometimes your particle SFX systems can get messed up. I'll just take that, thank you very much. Oh! Oh. Well, there goes the treasure. He's gonna find me again. It's like the story of the dog with the bone. In trying to get two, he got none. Only instead of getting nothing, I got a concussion along with my treasure. It's the deer in headlights moment where you start thinking, oh wait, there's this thing here, what do I do? Oh wait, I got smacked in the face. Okay, I feel I've covered this area sufficiently, so the final clue bottle must be somewhere over here. I guess I'll find it. Until then guys, take care. I'll see you all around.